SCP Megalomania. Before we start, please subscribe, like this video, and tickle the bell. You all know how the heartless algorithm works. Or do we? Maybe it could be a future SCP story? There is 8 more addenda attached to this file. Watch or listen to them in this playlist on the screen now. Addendum 5004.3 SCP-F Western Regional Command Meeting Transcript. Internal audio recording transcript. In attendance, Dr. Sophia Light, Director, Foundation Western Regional Command. Dr. Elias Shaw, Director, Personnel. Dr. Hollister Cox, Assistant Director. Site 81. Dr. Kane Pathos Crow, Director, Special Projects. Dr. Justine Everwood, GOI Liaison. Dr. Catherine Sinclair, Director, Thaumatology and Occult Studies. Site 87. Dr. Light. All right, let's begin. Dr. Everwood, if you would. Dr. Everwood. Thank you, Director. I'm sure you've all read the report. They appreciate what we're doing here. Apparently they've known about this coming for a long time and have just been sitting on it. That said, the long and short of it is that the UIU is willing to allow one of its members to sit in on this panel for as long as is needed, if needed, but we are not permitted to tamper in the upcoming election. Dr. Light? They said that explicitly? Dr. Everwood. They did. Dr. Light, that's unfortunate. Dr. Shaw. Unfortunate. You mean understandable, right? Dr. Light. Eli. Not now. Dr. Shaw. Oh no, don't you. Not now. Me, Sophia. I can already sniff the air and smell what you're cooking with this one, and I want nothing to do with it. Those were 4 of the shittiest years of my life, and I'm proud to say I've got nothing to offer you this time. Nada. Good luck. Dr. Light sighs. Dr. Light. Yes. All right. Yes. Fine. Dr. Sinclair. First of all, welcome to Regional Command. Dr. Sinclair. Thank you for having me, Director. Dr. Light. What have you got? Dr. Sinclair. This entity appears to be what we would describe as a Class 2 demonic entity. These are the most lesser of imps and demons, a step above something like a hateful cloud or very angry bush. The root of the problem is that the magic that Hughes did to the entity all those years ago has essentially been force-feeding the demon this entire time. It's swollen to a positively grotesque size. We've seen this happen before. Usually the entities burn themselves out before they can do any real damage. But Old Gorman is both angry and located in the middle of the United States seat of government. It's still likely that he wouldn't last too long with all that energy burning through him. But that presents 2 more issues. Dr. Light. Those are? Dr. Sinclair. The first is that too long may be a week, or maybe another 100 years. It's impossible to know until he emerges from his cocoon. The second is that if he burns out too quickly, the outpouring of malevolent energy as he becomes critical might literally level the city. I guess there's a third option as well, where he's able to figure out how to control all of that malice in him and just becomes a raging, sadistic, unkillable superentity. Dr. Light. None of that sounds great. Kane? Any ideas? Dr. Pathos Crow. Yes. Well, my department has done some looking into this. And well, Dr. Shaw. Come on, Crow. Out with it now. Dr. Pathos Crow. Well, it just can't be done. What you're asking, we could build you a reality anchor. For what that's worth, if you want to drop a nuclear reactor underneath the Capitol building. But a reality sink, those have to occur naturally. There's not enough power in the world to accomplish what you want to accomplish here. Sophia. Dr. Shaw. What's the difference? I thought a sink was an anchor. Dr. Pathos Crow. Not true. A reality anchor is a man-made construct used to stabilize anomalous activity in a region. It doesn't affect the anomaly, just temporarily masks it until the anchor is removed or depowered. A reality sink is a natural phenomenon, something that exists as sort of a black hole for the supernatural. We don't know fully how it works, but we believe them to be a sort of natural balancing system against the spread of the unknown. Anomalies don't simply become masked in the presence of a sink. They start to lose connection to the fundamental forces that bind them to our universe until they simply disappear. Dr. Shah. Okay, that doesn't sound that bad. Let's just get one of those and pull some strings and see what happens. Dr. Pathos Crow. It's not that simple. Reality sinks are often subject to extreme forces within their biology. They typically don't last long after becoming reality sinks, succumbing to cancers or mental deterioration. Waves hand, and more than that, Elias, a reality sink of the magnitude that the report is asking for would be. I mean, there can't be more than a dozen in the whole world. Who knows how many are even capable of base-level thinking? Dr. Light. Dr. Sinclair. What is your suggestion? Dr. Sinclair. Our department has kept tabs on 3 possible candidates. The first is, unfortunately, very young. A preteen child in Omaha that is a sufficiently powerful reality sink, but, of course, cannot become president of the United States. The second, Dr. Light? Yes, Dr. Sinclair. The second is alto clef. Dr. Light? Nope. Who's the third? Dr. Sinclair. Well, the third is definitely an option. New York businessman, media influence, has showed interest in politics in the past. This person isn't quite as potent a reality sink as the other 2, but does seem to meet all of our criteria. Silence. Dr. Light. All right, that sounds perfect, right? What's the issue? Who is it? Dr. Sinclair. It's, well, Dr. Shaw, looking over Dr. Sinclair's shoulder. Oh my God, it's Donald fucking Trump. Dr. Shaw begins laughing wildly. Dr. Light, you're serious. Dr. Sinclair. Yes, Director. I'm serious. Dr. Shaw. And I'm seriously fucking dying over here. Holy goddamn shit. This is the greatest fucking day of my life. What a fucking mess. What a goddamn mess. Dr. Light. Eli. Dr. Shaw. No, you deserve this one. Sophia, you all deserve this. The cows have come home to roost for Western Regional Command. I tell you what. I knew this would happen. Every night I would kneel down by my bed and pray to sweet little baby Jesus that he would deliver the same sort of misfortune upon all of you that you laid on me for 4 fucking years. Sophia. And guess what? Little baby Jesus was a no-show. But this Gorman fellow sure as shit has heard my prayers. Donald goddamn Trump. Hi fucking hilarious. You all are so fucked. You're so fucked. F-U-C-K-E-D. Fucked. Thank you, New Demon Jesus. Thank you for this thing you've done for me. Gorman bless America. And Gorman bless the SCP Foundation. Hallelujah. I'm coming home. Donald Trump. Fuck my bright red ass. Silence. Dr. Light. Are you good? Dr. Shaw. Yeah. Soph, I'm good. Thank you. Dr. Light. All right. Size. So this is our best option? Dr. Sinclair. Our thaumatologists ran our findings past the members of the Metaphysical Club. They determined them to be accurate, if not unfortunate. Dr. Light. And we're sure this will have the intended effect? This will contain the entity? Dr. Sinclair. Yes. It should. Once Gorman leaves his cocoon, he'll have to expend energy to maintain a physical presence on this plane. But he won't be able to do that if he's losing energy to the sink in the Oval Office. He's bound in a very specific sort of way to the presidency. Specifically, Dr. Light. I see. Silence. Dr. Light. Well, does anyone else have anything to say? Dr. Pathos Crow. I don't watch the news. Who is Donald Trump? Silence. Dr. Everwood. You don't watch the news? Dr. Pathos Crow. I am a dog. There is 8 more addenda attached to this file. Watch or listen to them in this playlist on the screen now. Thanks for watching. Please like, share and comment. Subscribe and click the bell icon.